Is your kitchen healthy? What's it take to make a healthy kitchen? Let's start by just being clean. You know that old adage, a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen? Well, health is happiness. And we're going to get to the kitchen and see what makes a healthy kitchen. It's being clean, being efficient, and having the right stuff in it. That's what makes a healthy kitchen. Let's see, what else we have today? What food item are we going to feature? I don't know if I've decided yet. Could be the Greek salad. Let's do that. Let's do the Greek salad today. That'll be our quick look recipe. And hey, if you're not too busy, before we get started, go ahead and head down there, hit that subscribe button. It's the red one, and I appreciate it. And while you're there, give me the thumbs up, get that out of the way, ring the notification bell. That way you'll know if I have a new video out. And with that, let's go. Hey everybody, Zoey here. So glad to have you at Imagine Infinity, the channel that is all about getting healthy, getting the best out of life, making improvements every day. So let's get started by asking today's question. How do you have a healthy kitchen? Is your kitchen healthy? What can you do? What does it take? Well, let's start with, let's be a clean kitchen. You know the old adage, a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. Well, that's because it's healthy. And next is being efficient. Whatever equipment you have in your kitchen, make sure it's also working properly. And that's the second part of having a healthy kitchen. Have what you need and make sure it works properly. Make sure everything is functioning. No missing pieces, whatever. You don't want that. Next is, and this is the most important to having a healthy kitchen, what is in your kitchen? Have a good variety of spices. This is where you're going to have your flavor. And also there's the vinegar. Different types of vinegars are good for your health. This one is my replacement for salad dressings. Get your sugar from nature. Apples, oranges, grapes, strawberries, all kinds of things. Dried cranberries. One of my favorite items for the kitchen is honey. Yeah, you gotta have your honey. This is where you're gonna sweeten things, like if you need sugar in your coffee, use the honey. Speaking of coffee, make sure you don't go overboard with that. You want to limit your caffeine intake and stay away from all those energy drinks. You don't need that. And an absolutely important must for your healthy kitchen is to use a good oil. Use olive oil. Coconut oil is a good one to use. And use good old-fashioned butter. You don't want to be using margarine, oil, any of these food-like substances. That's what they are. You need to use real food, something that's going to break down in the body. And if you want to have a truly healthy kitchen, you're going to need to replace the pastas and the flour items with beans. Rice is good if you can. Get a black rice. This is a brown rice. It's much better than enriched bleached white rice. You don't want to get that. And of course, however you want to say it, quinoa, quinoa, whatever floats your boat, however you say it, this is good stuff. It's a great grain for you. And the only canned items I use are tomato products. When you look at the ingredients list, they may help you out with some spices, some salt, but that's it. They don't add any of the sugars or things like that. But always get your glasses out, take a look at the ingredients list, make sure for yourself. And to make sure your kitchen is a healthy kitchen, make sure you have the right foods. Food that we get from nature, real food, food that grows from the ground. We have our yams and our potatoes, the other roots like rutabagas, beets, turnips, then your squash, beans, well, green beans, peppers and onions, all kinds of peppers. There's so many things to choose from that grow from the ground. You just can't go wrong. And then there's your fruits. And this is where we need to be getting our sugars from the sweetness in the apples and the oranges, bananas, grapes, all kinds of fruits out there. Just pick a fruit, any fruit, and you notice there is no product that's flour, nothing that's baked. This is all stuff that you can eat raw, you can cook it. Now don't go overcooking it because you're taking all the nutritional value from it. Eating raw is definitely a way to go. That's why I like salads so much. Now here's the spinach for the spinach salad. You can get mixed greens. Your best lettuce is romaine, Bibb or Boston lettuce, green leaf lettuce. There's so many things you can throw into a salad too. Any kind of vegetable. You can put orange sections, get those mandarin orange sections, those are good. Put grapes in there, good old grapes, yeah. You can throw anything into a salad. Nuts are good for a salad. Your pine nuts, cashews, put almonds in there. This is real food. You want to stay away from your packaged stuff. And there's so many ways to spice this up with flavors. You have your whole library of herbs and spices, cumin, curries, the different ground peppers, paprika, sage, thyme. Basil is one of my favorites. I love working with basil. A lot of your Thai dishes use basil, and that is a great way to go. They use coconut milk for thickening instead of flour or roux. You want to stay away from those flours and roux and thickening agents like that. You need to thicken something, you can use tomato paste, you can use coconut milk, you can do cornstarch is the way I go with some things. A lot of the soups I make are very brothy, tomato brothy in nature. You can make a chicken broth, a beef broth. Nuts are an incredible food source for getting all kinds of vitamins and minerals and nutrients for your system. Get nuts into your diet. Little reminder while I'm thinking about it, bread is a danger zone. Besides the fact that they hide sugars and high fructose corn syrup in there, make sure you're getting one that's made with whole grain. And you gotta limit how much you eat. You can't go overboard with it. Once a day at the most, maybe not even every day. I love a good sandwich. It's one of my favorites, especially this new way of doing the burgers, these different types of burgers from around the world. And I like the bagel, but I'm getting a good clean bagel, one without high fructose corn syrup. You gotta check and limit that quantity. Get the quality, limit the quantity. Double check your ketchups too. They like to put high fructose corn syrup and added sugars into that too. That's why I get Simple Truth. There's brands out there that are good clean ketchup made from tomatoes and vinegar. You gotta look for them. Get the good foods from the produce section. You really want to stay away from all those packaged foods, food like substitute, crackers, cookies. You just don't need that. They're all laden with sugar, which is not what you want in your system. It's empty calories. It's not good for your body. Sugar's not good for the brain. They're finding that out now with lots of new studies. So remove those things from your system. You don't need the flour, you don't need the sugar. Please use your glasses. Read those labels. Look in the ingredients. Look for high fructose corn syrup. You gotta stay away from that. It's just no good, no good. You don't want it. I showed you a lot of foods. There's plenty more out there, so many things. Let me know what your favorite foods are that you like. Put it down in the comments. I'll look for it myself, buy it, try something with it. Let me know. And if you haven't already, give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, do all that good stuff. It's always such a pleasure to have you here. And until next time, I will see you later.